Good morning, everybody. Sorry I missed the last couple of days. I haven't been feeling that great. This morning, having myself a little pink cotton candy Lotus from Deja Brew here in Carrollton, Illinois. Uh, Wonderful coffee place. It's owned by one of my best friends. His name's Lindsay. Wonderful person. Good Christian family. Um, and the coffee and the drinks are always amazing, and the food is top notch. Um, Good little drive through if you're ever in my neck of the woods. Um, Today I want to talk about a subject that is near and dear to my heart because I worked in the food service industry for a very long time. And I love cooking, I love food, and I love serving people. Um, I feel like for me, cooking is one of the ways that I could bring people joy and spread the gospel. Um, the after church crowd. Um, I think y'all know where I'm going with this. Like your Catholics, usually breakfast people. Okay, 8 o'clock mass. After mass, go get breakfast. As Protestants, we're usually more of a lunch crowd, so we'll scurry over to the Mexican restaurant or go home and prepare lunch, or we'll go out to eat somewhere to get lunch. Either way, those individuals working there, although they are serving you, they are not your servants. They're not slaves. You don't get to talk to them like they are less than. You just went to church, okay? I know you feel all bold, okay, and spirit filled, okay? But if you go in there after church and are rude to this 17, 18-year-old waiter or waitress, turn your butt around and go back to the pew because you got some more work to do, okay? We need to understand the unique stress that goes into running a service, any service industry. Okay? I've worked in a kitchen for many years and I love working in kitchens. But we live in a society that believes everything is instantaneous. Not only instantaneous, but perfect. Exactly the way they imagined it in their mind every time. Everything's perfect. Comes out right then and there. That's not how things work. Things take time to prepare. There are a plethora of variables that go into the time that it takes to prepare something. Um, you may not know how difficult something is to prepare. You may not know how many orders they have or have had recently that they're trying to recover from. They do not. You don't know their prep situation. How what kind of product they're dealing with. Whether they have to prepare things to prepare your meal. Um, you don't know if they're training or if like people are just now learning how to do this. Not everybody is a pro at something when they first start, and it takes time. It takes months to be able to handle a short order kitchen, or to handle any sort of service industry. Um, so I'm speaking directly to the church crowd. I know other people are rude to service industry as well, but I'm specifically speaking to you because I want to hold y'all accountable for the way that you treat people on a day-to-day basis, because that is called integrity. Who you are when you think no one is watching. Who you are. Who are you? Because if you're only a good person when people are laying eyes on you, I have news for you, and it shouldn't be news, but God is always watching. Not Santa Claus, but God. Okay? And he's the real bad guy that's going to be bringing gifts. And if he checks his list, and even checks it a second time, like Santa Claus, and you've been mean to the service industry, he's going to be throwing a fit. Okay? Because we cannot preach the things we preach: faith, hope, and love, charity, and then get up out of the pews, shake the pastor's hand, and go to a restaurant and abuse some worker at a restaurant because your queso didn't come out on time, or your drink was off, or whatever. I don't know. I was raised different than y'all, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm bullying y'all, but we get a bad rap as Christians for the after church crowd, and I can tell you as 100% truth, and I've experienced it, the worst customers are the customers that just got out of church. That sucks. Okay? That's real bad. So take a moment to reflect before you walk into that restaurant and think, what kind of Christian are you going to be when you sit down to order food, or when you go through a drive-thru, or you go to a store to pick something up? I don't care. Be nice people. Okay? Be nice. This isn't the way we're supposed to act, and you know it. Okay? So, if you're going to call yourself a Christian, if you're going to say that you follow Jesus Christ, follow him everywhere you go, not just at church, because nothing will turn someone away from the faith faster than how you act. Just how it is. I'm guilty sometimes too of not being as nice as I should be. I'm sure there are times when I'm not nice. But I was raised different. And my mom would wring my neck if I acted like some of y'all in a restaurant. And I'm 29 years old, and she's 60. Okay? But no one is above getting their neck wrung by their mama. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how strong you get, how big you get. I'm 300 pounds. I could take her, but if she wanted to, she could break me in half. Okay? So, be nice to service people. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of the jokes, tired of the memes. I need y'all to get your act together and have a wonderful day. When you go out for lunch today, practice being nice to people. Just practice. It's not hard. It's not hard. I promise. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and happy Holy Week too. It's get your mind right. Get set for the mood, the things that are going to take place in these 7 days leading up to the resurrection. Okay? Take time to think about the things that Jesus went through and his apostles went through. Have a wonderful day.